Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and let's talk about Travis Kalanick again. Because I've been getting emails and I need to address some things. And I decided to wait till now before I made the video so that hey, we could see if I was actually right. Of course, I'm gonna mention the biggest thing that people have been taking away from my videos, and I'm sorry if I meant to imply it. I didn't mean. Well, okay, I kind of meant to imply it, but I didn't. Okay, bottom line, Travis Kalanick isn't fired. He's not actually fired. They haven't actually said you're out of the company. They were simply discussing a potential 3-month leave of absence. So, you know what? Fact-wise, Travis Kalanick is still at Uber. He's still the CEO of Uber. So, yeah, technically, we're just going to get that out of the way. But now, let's talk about the actual announcement. Because here's the thing. Some people made videos yesterday where they were actually saying, oh, Travis Kalanick has not been fired. We don't even know if he's taking leave of absence. I would have waited until today before I comment on that because it turns out he is taking a leave of absence. And here's the other thing. It's not a 3-month leave of absence. It's an indefinite leave of absence. Indefinite. That's a key word there. So here's the thing. What does that mean? Well, basically it means that he has no intentions to return anytime soon. That means that it's probably going to be longer than 3 months that we're going to hear from him. And the board has to decide what to do with the company in the meantime. Now, again, he's not actually fired, but the fact that it went from potential 3 months to indefinite, the fact that he was a main problem in the Holder report, the fact that they spoke 7 hours about it on Sunday discussing this, and the fact that, you know what, maybe, yeah, on a personal level, he should probably be spending some time with his family. They're going through this really big tragedy right now, and, you know, there is nothing like a tragedy when, like, your mother dies to really shake you up and you realize how precious life is, how little bit of time you have with people. So, he's not coming back anytime soon. But that is plenty of time for the Uber board to get to figure out what to do about him and to figure out a way to get him out of the company. I think the Uber board has acknowledged, you know, at least internally, he is the key problem. And the fact that they have forced some of his voting buddies out of the company is probably step one to taking power away from him. But there is a way Kalanick can regain control of the company and even take it down through the stock options. And I will discuss that in a video tomorrow. I just need to clear my head on that one and, you know, really nail down my thoughts. But the bottom line is this. Kalanick's gone, at least for the time being. And Uber's going to have to start figuring out someone to replace him, and they need to start fixing the company. And I do also want to state this because, you know, Uberman mentioned this, and this is something I really didn't mean to suggest. So, I mean, I'm definitely on the theory that Travis Kalanick is effectively fired from Uber. I mean, technically he's not, but you read between the lines. That's kind of like George Lucas and Gene Roddenberry being named creative consultants on Star Wars and Star Trek movies. You know, they can give their opinion, but no one has to actually listen to it. I think that's essentially what's become of Kalanick. But I did not mean to suggest at all that the second Kalanick was gone, things were going to get better for the drivers, that rates were going to go up. No. I did not suggest that. That might still not even happen. I think that it should happen. I think the board would be wise to start, you know, repairing some of the repairing some goodwill with the drivers, because the drivers do run the company essentially. I know some people would disagree with that. They do. Without the drivers, you don't have a company. It's that simple. And I mean, the company is probably still they're still looking for the driverless cars, so they're still going to be focused on that. But hopefully, whoever they get will realize those aren't here yet, and you need to have a sustainable workforce that is generally happy with good customer service now while you're working towards that end goal. So I don't know exactly what's going to change. I don't know how long it's going to change, but overnight the rates are not going to go up. In fact, I would say it's probably going to take till the end of the summer before we start seeing any changes on the driver's side, if we're going to see anything at all. So, but again, Kalanick can still screw things up through the stock options. And I will tell you why in a video tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow. So after you comment below on, what you think of all this, of course, feel free to subscribe to this channel and share this video. And if you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member. It costs as little as $1 a month, or buying some swag from the Great Media Universe store. There is a code below where you can get 15% off your entire first order. Every little bit helps to keep this running. And as always, flame responsibly. #EliteUber ? I don't know.